It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Call us on your cell phone.
Culinary Hotline bling.
That
It can only mean one thing when it's a Wednesday and you see us dancing like this in the kitchen. It means it's time for the Culinary Hotline bling. Sing, sing, sing! Yes. Adele Potgieter and Chef Tash are in the studio. Great to have you, ladies. You're my favorite part of the week.
We know.
You are our favorite part of every day.
Oh, every day? Yeah. Wow, okay, I'll take that. Listen, our lines are open, 021-430-9881. Give us a call with all of your culinary conundrums that have been confounding you over the past week. And our ladies are here to answer those questions for you. I'm very excited to get into the questions. The first of which was given to us by Glinda Mulder on Facebook, who said, "Good morning, pancakes."
Oh,
Hi. I prefer crumpet, but today I'll go with pancakes for myself. So she's talking about pancakes, and she says, mine come out like scrambled eggs.
yeah.
And please don't even ask me to flip them, she says, because they end up on the floor. Okay, so let's step back from the flipping technique, because I haven't even mastered that yet. But the fact that her pancakes turn out like scrambled eggs, why? What's going on?
I think it's to do with the dough. It's either, I think normally if it scrambles, the dough are too runny.
It's too runny.
Yeah,
okay.
too runny. So I think what she must do is to add a little bit of flour to it and just thicken the dough up a little bit. And then to make sure that she's got a non-stick pan.
Yes.
Dit is die groot ding.
I'm imagining, looking at the ingredients there,
Yeah.
that the proportion of each ingredient to the other is very important, because if, for instance, you have 6 eggs now,
Yes.
you're probably going to get more scrambled egg
eggs,
than
yes.
you are going to get pancakes. So maybe just firstly check out your recipe that you're
Yes,
using.
Yes.
Yes.
And one thing to remember, this is a bake. So when baking, always do your wet ingredients with the wet and do the dry with the dry.
Ah,
Because
yes.
what that it sort of you can mix it nicely,
Yeah.
and the eggs will not stay as eggs. So if they're not nicely incorporated in your flour, then you might end up with scrambled eggs.
Yeah, that's why they say baking is a science. Hey, you've got to do it exactly the way the recipe tells you to do it. Otherwise, you might not end up with what the recipe says it's going to make.
Exactly. So what I've done is egg and a bit of oil and milk. And I've added that, thanks Tash, to the
I
bowl.
love it.
And you can also lighten up your dough. Instead of milk, I use water. I love
Okay.
using water because it makes it lighter. And then my
And you wouldn't be losing any of that creaminess in the flavor of your pancake.
You know, not at all. But the first pancake is always a bit of a scramble. But mine doesn't land up on the floor, it lands up in my mouth.
Listen, if there's anyone out there who's ever made pancakes and your first one came out perfect,
Yes.
please let us know on social media. I would love to know that.
It's me.
Really, Chef Tash?
Really,
Yeah,
Chef,
all the
I'm going to
time.
give you this now.
Okay, yes, do it. Chef Tash is going to make the first one now. If this
Chef,
comes out perfect, I am going to lose it.
I'm going to look. Is that thing hot enough for you, Tash? Yeah, it
should be.
Yeah. Do you want to add a bit of...
Just a little bit of oil there.
Yeah.
I bought one of these flat pancake making pans.
Yes, you find those these
Makes
days.
you feel like such a pro.
Aren't they just phenomenal?
Well, when you can
We are
make
going to
pancakes,
do it.
right, then it happens. Okay, so you're gonna go and decant it into there.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Chef Tash doesn't even use a ladle. She goes by hand. The first one, perfection.
With
That's
eyeball.
what.
Confidence.
Watch.
Confidence.
So she
And then
pours
in
it
the center, nee.
in the middle and in concentric circles, trying to spread it out evenly. I'm commentating this as if it's like some golf match. And the pancake slowly makes its way to the edges of the pan.
And then
This
you
is amazing.
swirl.
And then you swirl.
And then don't touch it. As soon as it bubbles, you can turn it around. The ends lift. So
Yeah.
that is the sign that you can turn it over. Don't do anything, ignore it. Let's go on for a drink.
Here's my another question. while she's-
this could be a Guinness World Record. I don't think we've ever seen a pancake on TV be made the very first time, clean, beautiful. This has to happen. Okay, so you concentrate there, Chef Tash, while we take on the second question. Also, no pressure.
Yeah, I'm trying to take a bit of pressure off her here because you really put her under the spotlight.
Like camera 4, get us a close-up of that pancake. We don't want any burns.
No pressure at all.
Naidu Veena on Facebook asked, she wants to make a versatile sauce that is usable in all pasta dishes. Thanks for the question.
Yeah. My favorite sauce is a rich, smooth tomato sauce.
Yes.
Because what you can do with that sauce, you can add some anchovies, you can add a piece of fish, you can add some calamari. And all I do is I take a kilo of baby tomatoes like this.
Yes.
I put it into a pan, whole,
Yes.
in a pan. Then you add 200 mils of olive oil
Yeah.
in the pan. a few cloves of garlic,
Yeah.
salt and pepper, and you let it simmer for about 30 minutes. So what will happen, the tomatoes burst open
Yes.
and they form a beautiful sauce with the olive oil.
Yes.
Rich, delicious, that's all you need. That's all you need,
man.
nothing more than that.
That sounds so
Yeah.
good. Okay, listen, it's about to happen.
Yes.
Chef Tash,
It's about
I feel
to
like it's
happen.
lifted enough. The fire's still going. Okay, are you going to flip it for us?
Is it ready, Tash?
No self-sabotage for me, thank you.
It's not ready yet. We can't do it. We'll check in back
let's
later.
leave it.
But in the meantime, 0214309888. We'll keep those lines open for you to call the culinary hotline. Bling! Ting, ting, ting!
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Call us on your cell phone.
Culinary hotline, bling!
That
It can only mean one thing. It can only mean one thing. When you're in the kitchen thing, and we're doing the culinary hotline, bling! Sing, 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 baby! That was a bit of a remix for your 2019 mix. Played on repeat. Listen, 0214309881 is what we're all about. Chef Tash and Anel Potgieter are in the kitchen,
Yeah.
and we're answering all of your questions. And one that came through on Facebook from Angel, twice as nice, saying, do you have any exciting cookie recipes I can try? And she needs it to be exciting, okay?
Yeah,
exciting.
This is my cookie recipe, and I'm going to let Tash make it because she's so brilliant.
Excellent.
So this is like a whole skillet cookie, the whole
You're gonna make the massive cookie.
Yes.
massive cookie, and this is ideal if you want to make this and then gossip with your friend with a cup of tea with loads of cream on top.
How do you? I was about to ask. How do you even put that in a
dollop of
jar? You don't. There's no jars big enough for that cookie.
You eat it immediately.
Giant.
Hot from
Yeah.
the skillet.
Okay,
Yes.
good.
So
With some cream on
skillet,
it.
skillet is a new trend as well. So everything you do on a skillet because it's nice in the oven.
Yeah.
All right.
Lovely. Okay. So what do we need?
We have 1 cup butter, 1 cup brown sugar, half a cup of custard sugar.
Okay.
For
More
for the
moist?
More moist.
For the moistest?
For more
Moistest.
moist.
That would actually be quite nice if that was like the trappe van vergelijking
Ja.
English. Moist, moister, moistest.
What is the trappe van vergelijking for moist?
Trappe van
Most moist.
It's moist, more moist, most moist.
Most moist. Okay. Okay.
For the moist here, we are going to use the brown
What?
sugar.
Moist, moist.
Yeah, wait. And then we've got 2 eggs, free range, wet with wet, and then we are going to add our flour. We've got chocolate chips, and we've got baking soda. We've got salt.
Salt.
Salt activates the sweetness.
Okay, excellent. So that's gone in there.
Yeah, it's like a basic cookie mixture that you normally do. It's like creaming the sugar and the
butter.
Yes,
And
okay.
then add the dry ingredients.
There we go. And so the
Let's
salt
not
and
forget
the
to
baking
do
powder
that.
goes in there.
What's
And-
nice about this cookie, it's so big, but you cut it like a cake. So it's
Yes.
a cookie cake.
Yes.
What? You are blowing my mind. Cookie cake, the most moistest cookie cake in the world.
Remember that your cookie is hard dough, so don't expect this to be cakey.
Yes.
So the consistency that you're looking for is a bit stiff.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
By the way, SMS the keyword bake to 33728 if you'd like to get the link to the recipe and the ingredients to make our most moist cookie.
And then what you can
skillet
do,
cookie. The most moist skillet cookie.
what you can do as well is change your chocolates, because we've got like 2 types of chocolates. You can use like dark chocolate chips or normal wat is die gewone sjokolade?
Or milk chocolate if you want, so not cocoa chocolate.
Or white chocolate, any type of chips that you like. And you can spruce it up with like cherries
Yes.
or anything that you like.
What kind of chocolate do you like, Anel?
Milk chocolate.
Milk
I
chocolate.
really
How
like
dark do you
milk-
like your chocolate?
About maximum 75% dark.
75.
Yeah.
She went in for that.
I know. I was trying to like, what am I going to say now?
Anel certainly likes her cacao. Very dark roast. What about you, Chef Tash? What chocolate do you
70% with a bit of red chili.
Oh,
wow, hot,
spicy, spicy. Okay, get in there.
Okay.
All right, so making a most moist cookie is quite hard work. I mean, you're working. You said the consistency is very stiff.
Yes.
But you've got to work at it. But the results will be delicious.
And you also do not want to overwork it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so while you do that,
Yeah.
Anel, quickly.
Yeah.
Tandogazi Baloni on Facebook said, one thing that I would love to make is a cook sister. A cook sister. Please help. How do you make a cook sister?
Okay, so cook sister, first you make a dough.
Yes.
And you don't overwork your dough. That's the one thing. Then you plait it. You can plait it in twos like that, or you can plait it like you plait harder.
Look at you,
Yeah, plait
Anel.
it like that.
Plaiting. Have you ever worked at a hair salon, guys? You must try. Like you plait beautifully. That's amazing.
Plates.
So you can plait it like that, but remember to push it down at the end. Otherwise, it's just going to open up in the oil.
Okay.
And then you just deep fry that. The big secret about Cook Sisters is that the syrup needs to be ice cold. So you get the warm Cook Sister from this side, you dunk it in here, you use something, you dunk it
Ice
in there,
cold.
and it actually sucks up the syrup.
Oh, because the cook sister goes.
Yeah, exactly. You actually hear that sound when you do that. You can hear that sound if it's hot enough and cold enough. And that is, remember, the syrup is the flavor of the Cook Sister.
Yes.
So it's the ginger you put in there or the cinnamon. Now, everybody in the studio is going,
But I don't think anybody's ever heard anything like a cook sister just
Saping the syrup.
doing what?
It's saping the syrup.
It's siping. All right.
I can do that too. And then this
Wow.
cookie base, quickly back to the cookie, is at
Yes.
160 degrees for about 25 to 30 minutes.
Good. Lovely.
I love
There
cookie
we have
dough.
it.
I
It's
love
quite a
it.
thick base cookie. I thought it would be thinner than that for the crispness of it. But like you said, you can cut it like a cake.
cut it like a
Yes.
cake.
Ladies, you are amazing. You are my favorite part of the week. Thank you for bringing us the culinary hotline. Bling! 10, 10, 10! We'll do it again next week with a bit of, you know,
Sipping up.
saping the syrup.